Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, don't mess up my intro! To you, and you, and you, and me. Hi, it's Aunt Dale. Aunt Dale here, still on vacation. Hi, B, hi, Emma. I forgot your guys' names. I feel like I've been away from home now for 2 weeks. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, things aren't going well. The RV broke down, we're stuck here, AAA can't get here for another 2 days. We ran out of water, so we're just drinking our own pee. Kenny's collecting rocks right now to, I don't know, throw at a squirrel so we can have something to eat. Not going good. Just kidding! We're having a great time! And the RV didn't break down. She's back there! And she's fine! We have water, we have power. We ate breakfast. We're listening to Disney tunes in the RV. And we're gonna drive into Bryce and go hiking, biking, sailing, craft making. We're gonna do it all. Okay, here's the dirt road we came in on, and it's the dirt road we're gonna leave on. We're gonna head on to Byway 12, and we're only 7 miles from the entrance of Bryce National Park. We're gonna show the ranger our annual pass, and then we're just gonna see what happens. It looks like they've got a Cowboys buffet and steak room here in Bryce. Some horseback riding adventures, and lots of motels.
Just has exactly what I want to get.
What, suspenders?
No, like a little enduro, and that's what they're riding around.
Where do you see that?
Next to us.
Oh, I can't see it. Oh, this little guy? Oh, it's like Dumb and Dumber. You want us to be Dumb and Dumber? Okay, I'll ride on the back. Okay, just a short drive down the 63 and we've made it to the ranger station here.
Now we could drive through it and then turn around, but we might be doing that on the shuttle.
We're gonna check in with the ranger and ask him what the best option is to do. I was mistaken. The visitor center is not over there. We have to take the shuttle to the visitor center. Then Aunt Dill can buy a bunch of stuff and then we can go hiking. Or maybe we should go hiking and then I can buy stuff that have to do with what we did. That's better. We'll do that. So we're here at the visitor center. And to really see the true beauty of Bryce Canyon, we go onto these trails here. We're gonna go inside and see which one is the best. Here's the visitor center. Looks like the Zion Visitor Center. I'm trying not to look at everything because I don't want to buy it. Alright, so here's the plan. Sunset Point, down the Navajo Loop Trail that passes Wall Street. We'll come around this way and loop back up to Sunset Point. We just exited the shuttle that took us from the visitor center, and this is Sunset Campground. We're gonna check it out and see if there are any spots. Maybe we can camp here after we get done with our hike. Okay, so change of plans again. We got dropped off at this Sunset Campground, and it looks like there's some RV spots, and we don't want to lose one while we go hiking. So Kenny's gonna go reserve one. You just take your little envelope with a piece of paper and you put it on the post right outside the campsite you want, and that'll be safe for us. We'll go on our hike and then we'll come back, take the tram or the shuttle to the RV, pick the RV up, drive it back over here into our campsite, camp for the night. Right now I'm walking on the paved path. This is for biking and walking, and it goes for quite a ways along the 63 here. You don't really get to see any of the hoodoos, but you do get to see some nice foresty trees. And if you walk that way, which is the way we're gonna walk, you get to Sunset Point, and that's where you catch the trail to the Navajo Loop. That's the one we're gonna be walking on. Aunt Dill is very surprised at how foresty it is here. When you think of Zion National Park or Bryce, you think, oh, it's desert. I'm gonna get sick and tired of camping in the desert. But honestly, we haven't really camped in anything that desert-like. It's been a lot of trees, a lot of vegetation, rivers, something unexpected but nice. Okay, we're on our way to Sunset Point, and that's where we take the Navajo Loop. This is a short 5-minute walk on a dirt trail, and then I bet when we come to the end of it, we'll see lots of hoodoos. Alright, we come off of our dirt trail, and all of a sudden it's hoodoos as far as the eye can see. Did you even see the little guy? Hi, little guy. Hi, how are you? Aunt Dill starting down the Navajo Loop. Got Mr. Consuelo leading us. And as you can see, there's no guardrail or anything. You just kind of go down. And it's a big loop. It's 1 mile. And I'll update you on the way. We're still walking down. There's Thor's hammer. Oh. That guy there in the middle is Thor's hammer. I put the wide angle lens on so it's harder to zoom in on things, but you get a better grasp of how giant this canyon really is. Oh,
I need to take some with my phone so I can
It's ginormous and a beautiful day. We're taking some really good pics. Fun pics! So we came around the corner here. You can really tell the vastness of the canyon. And it's very windy. The clouds are moving fast. There's Mr. Consuelo compared to how giant it is around here. There's Mr. Ken on the switchbacks. Very echoey. I was recording for the longest time. Well, I thought I was recording, I wasn't. So anywho, we're almost at the bottom of the switchbacks now. And there's a crap load of people up at the top. Once you get down here, I guess they just want to take a picture of Thor's hammer and not actually do the hike. So that's nice. It's pretty quiet. It's not as windy as the top. It's still a brisk day. I'm wearing my jacket and I'd say it's in the low 60s. Look at that. That's what we came down there behind us. And we're still going down. I don't know what the elevation change is, but they say this is a short but steep hike. Not strenuous. Well, I guess it's strenuous if you want it to be. You can see Mr. Consuelo down there. That's That's how big these walls are. He's just a little guy. Look at that neat little cutout thing. I don't know what it's called. Ooh, it's very canyon-like over there. Annyeong. Yes, there are many trees. Looks like we're gonna hit a sun patch over here. A little patch of sunshine. You remind me of the babe. What babe? The babe with the power. What power? The power of voodoo. Hoodoo. You do what? Remind me of the babe. Oh, you scared me, Mr. Consuelo. Whoa. Okay, so we're making our way now up. And do you see that I'm talking to my friends? Talking to my friends. We're making our way up the trail now. And we're at 8,000 feet, so Aunt Dill isn't breathing so well. I'm doing the best I can. We're gonna go over here and take a fun pic. Okay, Aunt Dill and Mr. Consuelo are having some snakes. I'm having a lemon Larabar. He's having some of his sandwich before we really go up. And I'm excited about going to the visitor center and getting the I Hiked the Hoodoos pin and putting it on the RV. There's hoodoos everywhere, Mr. Ken. Are they dangerous? Alright, I've been alerted that hoodoos are only dangerous if they fall. It is a windy day. It could happen. Look at this guy. He said, oh, this is a path. Well, I don't care. Oh, that guy said that too. Oh my God. Aunt Dale can't breathe, you guys. Even after my Larabar. Oh, it looks like we're going into a steep canyon here. Alright, here's our next adventure. Going up these steps to Wall Street, right? This is Wall Street? Okay. Making the steep ascent out of the canyon. Mr. Consuelo doesn't have problems at high elevation, but I can't get a full bag of lungs. Oh, look. Fun pic, you guys. Fun pic. Okay, here comes the, oh my God. Don't fall, Aunt Dale. This is not the place to fall, Aunt Dale. Whew. Okay, we've made it up this far. Not too bad of a climb, actually. Mr. Consuelo's up there. He's gonna go through that little window, and there he goes, out the other side. Okay, going through the window. Is this the window? Woo!
You don't have to duck at all.
No, I don't.
You have like a half foot clear.
Oh, I thought we were pretty much done. We still got a ways to go.
About halfway.
About halfway. Alright, we made it to the top. Just a couple more steps and we'll be there. Not bad. We didn't need to bring sandwiches, but now they're already made. Mr. Consuelo's butt's a little dirty from our lunch break. You've got Bryce butt.
If you just hiked it and didn't stop for photos, like it would only be like an hour hike.
That's what we went down, right?
Uh-huh.
Cool. Oh. Need to get some of my yummy little popcorn snake. Oh, my little thing of dang. Oh. Okay. We're on. We're live. We're here. Hi, it's Aunt Dale. It's been a while since I last talked with you. I think the last time I saw you, we were coming out of the Navajo Trail Loop. Well, a lot has happened since then that I can't remember now. Oh yeah, so we come out of the loop, used the bathroom, took the shuttle to the visitor center. Hi, Mr. Kane. I'm making my update video and eating popcorn. We take the shuttle to the visitor center where I get off and look around and buy some stuff. Here's what I bought. I got myself this nice little pin. I might put it on my backpack. It kind of matches the one I got from Zion. I also got this pin. This is the medallion that's gonna go over the RV door. And I got a couple neat retro looking postcards. This one is of Thor's hammer. That's what we saw when we were hiking down the Navajo Loop. And this just says Bryce Canyon. I mean, it doesn't just say Bryce Canyon. Look at how beautiful it is. And that's what I got. Oh wait, there's something else. Oh yeah. Excuse me, where'd you go? Oh. I also got this little guy here. So it says Bryce Canyon National Park. And this pretty much says the same thing. So while I was at the visitor center shopping, Kenny went back into town and picked up the RV and drove it into our new campsite, which you'll see in a minute when we go for a bike ride. That's where I am right now, and I'm eating my snacks. My secret stash snack. So it's freezing outside. The clouds are coming in. The lady at the visitor center said that a storm's coming, but none of our weather apps say anything about a storm. They say it's going to be sunny tomorrow, so I don't know. Do you believe the internet or the lady that works here every day? I'd like to believe the internet, because if it rains, then all the prairie dogs will go back into their holes and I won't get to see any of them. Tonight, it's going to be 32 degrees outside, so we might have to turn on the heater. We're going to bundle up in our blankies. But that's pretty much all that's been happening so far. Sorry I haven't been updating you. I got a little low on energy and I needed to eat my sandwich and just have some alone time, you know? Just have some time with Aunt Dill. Aunt Dill's pulled in so many directions during vacation. Ow, my toe! This is our current view out the window at our campground. There's definitely a lot more people than there was at the last campground, but we are in the national park, so it makes sense. I'm bicycling and I saw a deer. Yay.
Is that it?
Yep.
Not focused.
You have to tap the screen and then click the button like you're gonna take a picture.
Oh. Oh, neat. There you go. There's an RV. There's a deer.
What?
There's a tree. There's another deer.
What?
There's a groundhog.
No! There's nothing! Stop saying it. Here's Aunt Dill's bike outside of Ye Olde gas station. It was built in 1948 and stopped servicing cars in 1988. Kenny filled up his bike with some gas. So we'll be good to go for a while.
Waffle.
Did you say waffle?
Waffle.
Pretty neat stuff. An old pump. Here's an air machine. Here's the inside of the store.
It works.
They've got some toilet paper, a mop. That doesn't look neat. There's an old workbench.
Yeah, but it's not
Check this out. Aunt Dill found some deer. They're right next to the gas station. I can't tell if that's a baby behind the other one. I'm zoomed in pretty far, so I'm standing right here. So they're pretty close. And this is the prairie where all the prairie dogs live. And earlier today when we were driving by on the shuttle, they were all popped out of their holes and people were taking pictures of them. You're not allowed to go into this field, but I wish I could, because you know Aunt Dill would go over to that deer. He just a little guy!
You can go ride him if you want.
What? I wish I could go over there. I think they would run away. They seem a little more afraid than the Zion deer.
Ride my bike towards them and then they'll run away.
Oh, and then they'll run to me. Good thinking. We're on the last shuttle, heading back to our campsite because Mr. Kane is cold and Kenny said I must be real warm in my sleeping bag. I'm wearing my faux goose down sleeping bag jacket. We're the only ones on the last shuttle back to the campgrounds. And if you miss this baby, you're walking.
Yep, we're riding.
Don't laugh. No more laughing. Okay, this might be a bumpy ride, but we're rolling back into our campground. This is the road that you drive down to get to Loop A and maybe B and C and D. I don't know how many loops there are, but Loop A goes that way. And it's usually for RVs only, but if it's not full, they'll let tents camp too. Yeah, oh, look at that little tent. He's just a little guy.
That's a cute doggy.
Oh. And here we are. Large Marge. This is her spot for the night, or maybe 2 nights. I don't know if you can see this, but there is a group of wild deer over there. There we go. It's hard to see the little guy, especially when I zoom in. Oh, there he goes. He's running a little bit. Hi, it's Aunt Dale. Oh, it just got windy. It's starting to rain a little bit. We're walking around on some, well, technically we're not on a path. We're just walking through the forest near our campsite, and we saw a group of deer. I tried taking pictures of them, but it was a little dark. And right now my phone is lighting my face so you can see Aunt Dill at night. Oh my god. Where did Kenny go? I'm being blinded by my light. Oh, he's up there. Okay. So anywho, we're on the lookout for wild animals right now, because that's all Aunt Dill ever wants to do, you know? Feed them, pet them. So this is what it looks like right now, where we're walking. Oh, a tree! Look at how pretty that tree is against the blue sky. My goodness. You can see a faint, I don't know if that's a light or a fire down at the campground. So we came from that way. I don't know where Kenny is anymore, but we're making our way up this way. Oh, there he is. You can see his flashlight. Wait, is that him? That's really far away. I'm gonna go investigate. Hi, Aunt Dale again. After our little excursion up the mountain, we took some pretty cool pictures. And then it got pretty dark, so we started heading back down here. We heard somebody whistling in the campground. They had this whistle. So they were whistling, and they had their flashlight going up on the mountains. And far away you could hear somebody, I don't know what they were saying, probably help, or where are you, or help me, something like that. So those campers went up the mountain. Kenny came back to the RV to get his flashlight because it's really bright, and he went over to help too. And there was a girl that was hiking by herself. She probably went up the mountain when it was still light, and then when it gets dark here, it kind of happens. I wouldn't say fast. It's not like it gets darker fast here than somewhere else, but I guess you just don't expect to be out there by yourself or something. So anywho, she's back, whoever she was, and now we're gonna have dinner and call it a night. So this is my outgoing vacation mode Aunt Dill message. Unfortunately, I don't have a good night song, only a good morning song, but you know. Mr. Consuelo is in the back. There he is. He's taking a little resty poo instead of a real poo. Maybe he already did that today. Alright, we'll see you tomorrow in Bryce National Canyon Day 3. Bye!